好吧，这家打赢好像也没有什么那个，也没有什么傻逼事啊。这是读取画面，现在又要切回到，这不知道算不算男主角？他读取时间有点久。警察跟救护车哦，命案现场。这是男主角，好像是，手在颤抖，左手拿着不知道什么药。可是这开的车不同台车啊，是另外一个角色，好像是，是另外一个角色。这好像是记者。
The zone is sectioned off, sir. Please step back.
Agent Norman Jaden, FBI.
哦 ，FBI 小白脸。
Mr. Jaden?
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Check. You can pass.
I'm looking for Lieutenant Blake. Is he around?
I saw him arrive earlier. He's here somewhere.
副队长。
Thanks.
晚安，晚安。应该不用调查救护车了，直接进去。所以这个是第7个还是第8个命案现场？哇，好潮的眼镜哦！科幻片吗？骇客任务。
Video memo recording.
开始录
Agent 47023 Norman Jaden. Tuesday, October 4th, 2011. Time is
早上，
8:14 a.m.
天气真的很差。可以把它拿下来，是不是？然后再装回去。好吧，我们先带着啊，先带着。还是什么东西要带着才看得到？我靠！我靠，这什么东西？这自动侦查有机物是不是？怎么突然一个超展开啊？这侦测 DNA。
Unrelated to the investigation.
搜查无根。
Lieutenant Blake, I'm Agent Norman Jaden from the FBI.
对，他那眼镜怎么飘在空中？
Now, if you're looking for rain, dead bodies, and highways, you come to the right place.
尸体包在哪里？
Mike, will you tell that asshole with the bulldozer to stop for 5 minutes? I can't hear myself think here.
Right away, Lieutenant.
Well, are you coming, Jaden?
So, what happened?
Some guy taking his dog for a piss found a body about 6 o'clock this morning. We don't know much more right now. Based on what we've seen, looks like the work of the origami.
他还没有讲说折纸沙漠的特征是在哪。
Has the body been identified?
No, not yet. We should know more later today.
Do we know the cause of death?
There are no marks on the body.
溺死，
Chances are he was
折纸沙
drowned,
的魔都会把人
like
溺
the
死。
others. Any news on the coroner? He's on his way, Lieutenant. We've been waiting for an hour, for fuck's sake.
Any witnesses?
None yet. Given the neighborhood, I'd be surprised if
看起来
anybody
是很
saw
偏僻的地
anything.
方，所以没有目击者。
Do you have any leads?
My men are going over the scene with a fine-tooth comb. If the killer left anything behind, we'll find it.
Listen, you look busy. Do you mind if I have a look around?
哎，我还没问完呢，
Be my guest.
我还没问完呢。
Hey, Jaden,
好吧，
come and see me if you find anything, okay?
按了一个
We're on
离
the
去
same
就
team now.
离去。 那我就继续侦查了。他可能原本设定他就问不到什么东西嘛。自己找线索，可是他没有说，哎，有前面有东西。字都帮我标出来，我看一下。
I'm soaking wet. Way too many people here. They're trampling
对啊，
all over
现场应该被
the
破
crime
坏。
scene. The crime scene is compromised by all these people. I doubt there'll be many clues left, if there were any to start with. There's a railroad track near where the body was left. Same as all the other victims. The body is still here.
没有看到尸
The
体。
body is still here. Strange character, that Blake. Didn't seem too pleased to see me. The body is still here.
我要怎么才调查这个？还是这个刚调查过？看到这个，这刚应该没有调查过。试试看。这是他走过的路，是不是？
Some orchid pollen. The concentration of pollen in the air is quickly decreasing because of the rain, but it gets higher in the direction of the body.
兰花的花粉。铁轨
Airy
就是尸
comment.
体。
Pollen particles disappear in the tall grass. It's probably the end of the trail.
所以尸体被丢在这里，有一些残留。
Airy comment. Traces of blood on the railroad track. The blood report indicates an advanced and long-lasting
长
state
时
of
间陷入
exhaustion.
疲惫状态，哇，连这个都看得出来。猛，有脚印，有脚印。
Footprints continue just after the pollen trail. There's a good chance that they're the killers.
连着花粉。看一下，找一下死角。这边应该没有东西，这方向没有东西。它是自动标出来的，不用我去那个。那我往回头看。 兔脚不是那个吗？不可能任务4，是3还是4的梗？被骂啊！从头到尾不知道兔脚是什么。
Airy comment. Sample of no interest. Comes from one of the
无
policemen
关
present
联
on the way，
就是现场在被破坏。我们是不是已经调查差不多了？好像没有东西了。刚刚的脚印，他其实没有留别的脚印。有脚印。靠腰，可是这个脚印根本都是警官的脚印啊！还是我要回铁轨，回铁轨那边去看。 那我回铁轨那边看一下。哎，真的有，这狗狗哎，还猫咪，猫咪耶，比克
Dead
斯。
cat. The FBI doesn't keep files on dead cats. Not yet.
有些新的东西还是要自己。到边界也不能走。
Blood on the tracks. But where did it come from? The body is still here.
我不会是要找尸体吧？尸体不是已经就是尸体就是被发现，应该被移走了。为什么要说尸体依旧在这里？难道有？好吧，那我们追脚印。脚印一路啊，这里。
Harry comment. Traces of blood detected on the fence behind the railroad line.
我这边应该是警察没有来过的，不会爬不上去吧？太烂了吧，爬不上去也太烂了。好啊，有啊 ，X， 方块，辛苦啊 ！FBI 的训练好像不是很扎实。哈根尼蒂也在呻吟。好，要找到尸体了吗？举步维艰了。这边感觉有新梗哦，看一下。来了，有脚印，有脚印。
There's a good chance that they're the
可是这
killers.
边这个脚印应该到高速公路上面会不会就消失了？继续这脚印。
Why the hell is there blood here?
这边有血迹，被拖血，
Comment.
是轮
Tire
胎，
tracks on the side of the road behind the railroad line.
所以是赃车把他接走，杀人魔
Maybe
的
the
车。
killer's car.
进，被捡到。哎，蛮和谐，他连中指都，我可以自杀吗？应该不行吧？应该有一个边界，对，有一个边界走不过去。没东西嘞，再往前走。不行，过不去。有新的线索。这个调查第2次。
There's a good chance that they're the
没有啊，
killers.
一样的那个。 一样的对话，还是这样就结束了。我们把眼镜收起来看看啊，这边其实不是这个颜色，其实差不多了，多一点点血色。但其实不戴眼镜是什么都看不到啊。哦，有啦，看得到轮胎的痕迹，但其他什么都看不到。 那我还是带上，但这边应该是没有线索，下去看看。这个游戏没有奔跑的选项。
The body is still here.
不会下去，他再按一次 QTE 哦啊，靠背。啊，没事没事没事。哇哇，有一个滑行，多一个漫步。 滑死不会影响到这个滑倒，应该R2靠腰，竟然是R2坑我！不是这个小帐篷吧？不可能放这里啊！这只是单纯不知道放置什么的。真的有选项啊！
Harry comment.
哦，尸体在这里啊！
No visible sign.
他没有 take 到尸体。哦，有东西，有东西。 很多东西可以调查。
An orchid was placed on the victim's chest.
兰花是其中一个关键是兰花，为什么是兰花呢？
A small origami
这
figure
就是
in
折
the
纸
right
杀人魔。
hand. Fingers were
被强
probably
迫勒
closed
住。
after the time of death. The victim is Jeremy Bowles, declared missing 5 days ago. See reference file.
啊，还有个东西没看，还有个东西没看，等一下，等一下。
Think I've seen all there is to see.
还有一个 L 的裤子。
Superficial wound on the right thigh. The blood is identical to that on the fence.
有脸部的血液，就刚刚看到的血液。
His face is covered with mud, like the
应该
other.
有在地上被拖行过。现在跟他看完。好了，走了啊、虽然说还是不知道凶手有什么样的特性。这个警察是妹子。不过这个 FBI 的警员也有奇怪的地方，他基本上开场左手拿着一个蓝色的药，不知道什么东西，可能他自己也有病还怎么样。这世界没有卖雨伞，这还好啦。那些有啦，有雨伞，有雨伞。有些人看记者是拿雨伞，路人拿雨伞，然后警察穿雨衣，单纯是我们操控的角色淋雨，解除另一项追加的什么东西要素。昆虫啊，这是测试。这个我看起来比较像昆虫。
An insect.
然后这个是野狼
A wolf's head.
这是很经典的心理测验。螃蟹
A crab.
这是什么？看不出来，鲜血。
Blood. Blood spreading through water.
哦呦，我们在接受心理治疗啊。忧虑 anxiety。又回到乳蛇主角身
I
上
have the results of your MRI scans.
对
Everything
对对，
seems
墨
to
迹
be
测
normal.
试啊，
There is no
很多
physical
恐怖游戏
damage
都会
from
有
the
这个梗
accident.，
之前的《直到黎明》也有。
However, I am worried about your psychological condition. I know it's not easy, but you've got to start over, Ethan.
哦，他叫伊森，
You're not responsible for what happened.
我可以继续躺着。
It's my fault Jason is dead.
哦，其实真的死了。
He'd still be alive if I'd been looking out for him.
It was an accident. Accidents happen every day. You can't
这
blame
个游戏有
yourself
个，
forever.
我发现它有个有趣的地方是，它有的时候会用多余的分镜来切画面，
How is Sean?
还蛮有趣的玩法，很不快乐。
I think he resents the fact that I can't live up to his expectations.
可以拿刀子，
I seem incapable of making his mother and him happy.
And what about you, Ethan? What do you
怎
feel?
么觉得这心理医生家里很豪华，意志消沉？
I no longer want to live. I have no reason to continue.
对啊，心理医生蛮贵的
Not，even for your son,
还是因为
Sean.
看心理医生才看到变很
I
穷。
couldn't save Jason. Sean doesn't need a father like me.
Is there something else you wanted to tell me, Ethan?
哦，又切到这里来了，精神分裂。
Have there been any cases of split personality developing after concussion? Like people doing things but having no memory of what they've done? Like somebody else had been doing them?
We know that in certain cases, a violent shock to the brain can cause serious psychological disturbances, like schizophrenia, for example. That's the end of this session.
哇，好
And
贵
we'll
啊！
continue
时
this
间就要结束
conversation
了，
next week.
跟那个50美金的一样贵啊。
You were lucky, Ethan. It's very rare to survive such a
严
traumatic
重的事
accident.
故中生还。
I don't exactly feel like
感谢 Karen 树6的半年续订，感谢续订。我觉得前面都是有点不着边际，都还没有切到很核心的剧情。他这个心理医生怎么感觉怪怪的？